Hey, so we have some exciting updates regarding the clan system called Platoons, which includes ways of changing name of clan, descriptions, and more. Not only that, there has been confirmation that we still have a chance at the newest Stratagem. If you find the video helpful, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications to stay updated. Let's go ahead and talk about the latest major order, then we'll move on and talk about the newest Stratagem. So just recently, we liberated Vernon Wells. This is great news because we now have received a strategic report, and right here, this is what it says. Vernon Wells has been liberated. Sea forces have secured the children's hospital and made contact with the civilians trapped underneath rubble. The majority of thousands of trapped civilians, including all 4,311 very sick children, are alive. Rescue operations are underway. Long-range imagery shows heavy automaton transport activity on Marfark. The anti-tank mine material has likely been moved far out of reach. Well, from reading that, you're probably thinking, oh great, we failed the anti-tank mines once again, we cannot pick it up. But that's absolutely false because we still have a chance at it. If we head over to X, this is what this user said to Shams Jordani. I need confirmation on this. The MO update states that the mines likely got moved off the planet. Since likely is used in the phrasing, if we against all odds do take the planet before the MO timer is up, can we pretty please still get the mines? Arrowhead's CEO Shams Jordani responded with, if you save the planet, you get the mines. I'd hurry if I were you though. So if you have recently left the planet, then I would suggest heading back to Marfark specifically, because of course we still have a chance at picking up those anti-tank mines. This right here was also confirmed by the former CEO, Pillestead. This user asked, please allow us to get the AT mines if we do the impossible and get Marfark before the timer runs out. Then Pillestead responded with, you will. Joel said, if the community does both, which they never will, they'll get both. This right here is huge because essentially we're going to take out two birds with one stone. We're going to be able to rescue the children, which we already have, and then we just might have a chance at picking up the anti-tank mines, and hopefully that becomes a reality because that would be awesome. Yet maybe not for some of you, because I have read some comments in the past where some of you have expressed that you do not like the cooldown time, and I have to agree with you. I thought that was one of the stratagems we were going to see buffed, so overall it's sad to see that the cooldown time is still at the same amount. I think it's like 3 minutes or something like that. Anyways, continuing on, the Helldivers 2 developers have posted something over on X. Right here they have stated, we also have a special message to share with you. Then right here you can see there's a quote and it says, quote, Dear Helldivers, thank you so much for saving us. They told us you made a lot of sacrifices, minds, lives, to help us. We'll always be grateful. Now we can grow up to become Helldivers too, with liberty, the very sick children of super citizen Ains. And right after this, you can see on the bottom it says, thank you Helldivers, which is a neat little message. Really cool. I wonder, will we see that on a cape? If so, sign me up. I'm absolutely for it. I would like to know your thoughts on this. Let me know down below in the comments. Speaking of capes, this ex-user asked, hey Pillestead, how are those review bomb capes coming along? I haven't heard anything since the incident about them and was wondering if they were still in the pipeline. Pillestead responded with, right, it's done on our end, but we want to find the right time to release it. My thoughts now after hearing this is that I'm pretty sure that cape will be, revealed once everything has been settled, so that everybody has the ability to play the game, and I'm sure they're going to give it to just everyone. Yet there is some issues behind this because we haven't heard a single word about it. There has not been a word from PlayStation, Steam. We have seen some, territories, I guess US territories, unblocked, but not much. We're now going to talk about the clan system. So right here, this is probably the most important thing to mention right at the start, is that this right here is going to be a leak. If you would like to not hear this information, then please feel free to leave. Also, this comes straight from Ironsights over at Helldivers 2 Leaks. If you guys would like to join that Discord or the Reddit, then definitely do so. I recommend it. So now that I have that out of the way, the most important things to mention, we can now talk about the leaks. So again, if you do not want to hear it, leave now. Alrighty, let's talk about it. Right here, this is a leaked JSON file, and at the top it says, transferring platoon info from Super Earth. Welcome to the platoon page. Not in a platoon, create a new platoon. Join a platoon today. Platoon name, platoon description, edit platoon, select members, review platoon invites, kick from platoon, and last but not least, on the bottom it says administrative platoon, move platoon station, manage members. Okay, so you do have the options to change the name, the description, review invites, kick members, and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and check out the second page. Right here it says unable to leave platoon, station in transit to location. Super Earth is unable to process this platoon modification request at this time. Please check for signal interference by automaton sympathizers and attempt this request later. Hold to leave platoon, browse platoon invites, X pending platoon invites, platoon station. Platoon orders are available to all members as long as the station is in orbit around the local planet. Search platoon members. Right there where it says platoon orders are available to all members. So we're going to have like contracts or essentially challenges to complete. That's what it sounds like to me. And come on, like, let's do this now. I mean, can I pick up more medals? Can I get something by joining the clan? Better yet, do we get our own capes custom made if we join a clan? That right there is very important. Well, maybe it's not that important, but I would still like to know the answer to that question. There is one more image that we're going to take a look at, and right here, this is what it says. Super Earth is unable to process the enlistment request for this platoon at this time. Please check for signal interference by automaton sympathizers and attempt this request later. Super Earth is temporarily unable to process the platoon disbandment request at this time. Please check for signal interference by terminid spores and attempt this request later. Start creating platoon. The proposed name for this platoon is already in use by another group of Helldivers. Please adjust the platoon name and resubmit the request to Super Earth. I'm pretty sure this right here might be a fancy way of telling you that something has messed up, which that is neat. Also, whenever this clan system arrives, if you do not choose your name right at the given time, then there's a good chance that someone might take it. It's pretty much first come, first serve, so make sure that whenever this does arrive, just get to it as soon as possible. And speaking of that, there's no estimated time as to when we can expect this, but it's cool to see that there is some information available through leaks. But yeah, enough with what I think. What are your thoughts about the clan system? Would you like there to be a reward system, so the more you log in or the more activity you do on a planet, this rewards the clan itself, or the platoon I should say? Yeah, just give me your thoughts. What would you like to see? Tell me down below in the comments. And last but not least, I do want to talk about the recoilless rifle. Apparently it has been stealth nerfed. I'm not too sure why, not too sure if it's an accident, but it's definitely been nerfed. There has been word going around as well as evidence that players have been shown before and after footage. And apparently the recoilless rifle definitely suffered a big nerf in the reload department. It takes a bit longer to reload, which it seems odd because why nerf it, or at least stealth nerf it? Maybe they were messing with it and then it just accidentally slipped through. I really couldn't tell you, but it's definitely been nerfed. I'm not too sure what else they may have accidentally nerfed, but that right there for sure was definitely nerfed, and it sucks to see it. But yeah, this is pretty much it when it comes down to the Helldivers 2 news. If you guys would like to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below. This way, you can essentially speak your voice on the channel. But with that being said, let's take a look at the first comment. The first comment is by It's Halo 3220. We liberated the very sick children's hospital. Now give us the children's soldier stratagem. The second comment is by Warhawk 14145. This user said, saying that the damage boost doesn't make up for the loss of shrapnel for the eruptor and then giving it another damage boost is insanely funny to me. And last but not least, we have Hardstank the Second. Wow, weird name. This person says having patches of the same sizes or half the size is one thing, but not providing fixes for crashes or game-breaking bugs for a long period of time is a very bad idea. There's your top 3 comments from the previous video. If you guys would like to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below. Just remember that. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I will see you guys in the next video.